Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our first episode of Manifest Your Success with Yvonne and Nydia.
Hi,
Well,
welcome everyone.
hey everyone. Thank you for joining us today. This is Leverage 365, and we are a coaching as well as marketing company. And Nydia is one of our holistic real estate coaches. So, Nydia, tell us more about what that means.
Thank you, Yvonne, and welcome everyone tuning in. I'm very, very excited for this space that we are creating for everyone. So, holistic comes from a need or a want that I have, a desire to share with the world, what I do to balance myself, what I've used in my everyday life. This is a real thing. And I know there's many, many people out there with this approach that really resonate with me. In fact, I follow people that are experts in this field about holistic. So what is holistic? Holistic is taking care of your mental health, taking care of your emotional health, taking care of your spiritual mindset so that we can share our gift to the world in a different way and see results and tap into that abundance that everyone deserves. Everyone.
So before the show, we were talking about exactly how your approach, and you were working with someone, and I really thought that was a great story. Could you share that with us?
Yeah, so oftentimes, we get caught up in the details, you know, okay, I want to get something done, and, but we don't have patience is a virtue. And, we all heard it. My son's favorite book now is called Waiting is Not Easy, right? And he's 7 years old. So why does that resonate with him? Well, because I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I want it now. I want to play now. I don't want to wait. But then something happens when we develop the patience. It's a virtue, and we all have it. It's the hardest thing in the world. And sometimes the universe, or whoever you want to call it, God, test us, right? So it's like, okay, I want something. Well, I'm going to make you wait for it so that you can probably appreciate it. Or there could be many reasons for it. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes when we lack patience in our approach to anything, business, personal, we get caught up into that mindset of, we block, we create a blockage. Okay, so what I was sharing with you before the shows got started was a real story of how I'm coaching someone, a wonderful agent. And it's just one of those things, like I can't get this to work, and it was something technical. It was something had to do with Google. And I know she is extremely smart and tech savvy. However, when you get into that blockage, it's just really hard to get out. And it's almost you need someone to tell you, hey, wake up. Let's. So the story was that I invited her to do yoga with me. And then we head to the office to troubleshoot whatever she was going. And I am not kidding you, Yvonne. Within 20 minutes, we were able to troubleshoot the problem. And she was like, what just happened? Like, I've been trying for months to get this up and running. And I said, I am not an expert. You're probably more tech savvy than I am. However, because I am bringing you a little bit of the patient energy, like, let's, that it's an amazing way to unblock yourself from anything and get it done. So what I actually do myself, and this is one of the things I will be, sharing with anybody that go through the 12-week coaching program, is how to tap into that energy of your higher self. The higher self is our subconscious mind, right? It's that part of us that it's perfect and has all the answers and all the wisdom. I call it the highway because you can actually beat yourself up, like try to study, try to understand in your mind everything you need to know to be successful. But at the end of the day, if you rather back off and like create the space for that energy of patience to come in, tap into your higher self and that wisdom, you will be amazed at what the things that you can accomplish without being an expert. Like all the information, all the right information is going to come to you at the right time.
Hmm.
But when we have the block or the blockage, we cannot hear or see anything. And so it's almost like someone has to come and say, hey, listen, if you do this, I guarantee you're going to get there. And like,
Yeah.
and so that's what we do. That's what, and you are also, you're a perfect example of that with, I know you help a lot of agents too with that.
Exactly. I mean, the whole idea of coaching is to be that partner. That person was having months of trouble trying to do something, and all it took was to partner and have that person, another person with you who could just calm the energy, step back, and I call it in my coaching, I call it the astronaut view,
I
where
love
you go out to space and now you're looking down at the planet, and with clarity now you're seeing the bigger picture.
yeah.
So sometimes you need somebody to go to space with you, to go in that rocket and look down and be able to now have clarity, because we are, all of us individually, when we work alone, that we are very much only seeing what's right in front of us, and that can be a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. We can't see other possibilities. So having a coach is that person, that they, what they do is there are many multifaceted ways of helping you as a coach. And sometimes, yeah, it could be a technical thing that you're helping them to see clarity. Sometimes it's, and most of the time it is a mindset clarity that you're helping them to achieve through discovery. So you were telling me about a person who had a blockage about getting a listing signed, and you said something about assuming the sale. And so, can you talk about more about that?
Yes. So another great story, it's sometimes again we get caught up into the details one more time, and so we just can't see past that. So if some this person had a client and the person was not getting back to her like with the signed listing agreement to start advertising the property, and or the exclusivity, right, which is how we get paid, right, by having those exclusive agreements. But the truth of the matter is that if you have that signed listing agreement, they can come back tomorrow and change their mind. So really, a signed agreement doesn't really mean anything. I mean, yes, it's a legal thing that we need to use. I get it. But if you move forward past that signature and just continue kind of acting like it's if already yours, assuming that sale kind of attitude and like creating the urgency, because and here's where the your skills come in place, right? And anything can be these skills can be learned and can be practiced. So if you come in and you start talking to the client and like walking the client through the next step, even though you haven't seen anything signed yet, but then you tell them, look, I got your best interest. We want you to get the home sold in this amount of time. And you start repeating what they have shared. Hopefully they have shared. You've done a good job at the listing presentation or the initial consultation to pinpoint those pains that they're having. And now you're here and you bring in the solution. I guarantee you that is going to be your client forever. And sometimes, again, another thing is to keep in mind, we want to be part of the solution. I know some people, Yvonne, that are creating like they're part of the problem because they find a problem to a solution. Like something comes in and it's kind of like, okay, here is your solution for this, or you see like, and then you will look for a problem to that solution. So please don't do that. Like we just need to come from a place of, I'm this problem solver, I'm the expert, and here's what you need me. So these are the things, but that's a mindset. Our words matter so much. When we are in front of that client, that seller, that buyer, they are scared. They are scared, and they probably are also a little bit mad that they have to pay. It's a big, big commission sometimes. So we gotta understand and have the approach of that empathy so that they feel connected. That connection, and that only can come when you are, in an authentic state where you really truly want the best outcome for them. It doesn't matter. A contract is a contract, right? Yes, we need to sign it. We need compliance. I'm a broker. I've been, I'm really good for compliance. But do not let that be in your way for continue serving people. Continue, like, sharing the information, your wisdom. Sometimes, I've had, for example, rentals. People come to me for rentals, and let's face it, in Orlando we don't get paid for taking a tenant to a property. But what I do, and this is one of the things I teach my agents, I would always have a conversation that can connect me in a deeper level, because you never know, that person have a neighbor, a co-worker, and now you have someone that's, wow, by the way you treated them with dignity, even though you're not going to get paid. But again, you're coming from having an abundance mindset. You and I talk about this. it's
Mhm.
it's like there is opportunity everywhere.
Absolutely. I mean, and then that's what a big part of coaching is, that a lot of us, and I mean, all of us actually, we all fall into a place where we come from a scarcity mindset, um, and we have to work hard to have that abundance mindset.
Mhm.
So we're always looking at what we don't have, and instead of saying, well, being grateful for what we do have, and then having a partner in this journey. I can't stress how important it is. Recently, I had a meeting, and after the meeting, one of the agents came up to me, and she had said to me, "Oh, I had met with you like a year ago. We did like a 30-minute, a little, you did your free introductory discovery. I just wanted to let you know that I had 9 closings, and I attribute that to that 30 minutes we spent together."
Awesome.
And I was like, well, oh my gosh. First of all, I was, moved. But then I also said, but, as a coach, where does our mind go? Our mind goes, well, what if we had worked together on a ongoing basis? Can you only imagine if you're attributing 9 sales to the 30 minutes we spent together? Imagine what your year would have looked like if you had had me as your coach. And I think, I know that sounds kind of like, maybe it's self-serving, or maybe it can sound conceited, but it's not, because she said it. She's the one who said that she got value from the time we spent together. So when it comes down to it, if you see value in something, you will get value. If you see no value in something, you will get no value.
All right.
So if there's people, the people who are going to work with Nydia, the people who work with coaches in general, they are already of the mindset that I know that a partner, a coach, a mentor is going to make a difference in my life. And with that mindset, that means it will work. So we're not looking at Leverage 365 to convert you and to tell you you should work with a coach because, and then there's 17 different things. Although we do have that on our website, all the reasons why you should choose to work with Nydia. But you have to have that mindset that you are ready, that you see the value. Those are the people that we're looking for today, because we know that, and they should know that together we will thrive.
Yeah.
So, what you tell me what your perfect client would look like?
So my perfect client looks like someone that needs to build their confidence into believing that they can achieve great things, that abundance is it's for them. And oftentimes we have it, but again, we just need that other person to tell us you are ready. You don't need that certification. You don't need that credential. I mean, yes, it's great. I'm all about education, don't get me wrong. But sometimes we're like doubting ourselves with our limiting beliefs, and you need to be on the other side. And so when I my wish is that when people see me, they can relate and they can connect. They're like, okay, I don't come for money. I don't come, nobody ever give me business. Just like, I mean, when I moved to Orlando, I didn't know anybody about 18 years ago. I started from scratch. And yes, it's hard work. I'm not gonna, we're not gonna sugarcoat that, but part of it is showing up. And how do you show up? Because you can show up with a wrong attitude, but if you have a partner like us, we're just gonna really tap into your own energy that's already there, and we're just gonna do it cleaning the house, right? We're gonna first, we have to see the dirt in order to clean it, and then transform that amazing energy that it's in every one of us. Because if you see me, I want you to understand it's just a mirror of what you can accomplish. And when I see someone more successful and doing more, because we're always trying to grow and move forward. So when I see someone doing great things, I look at that as a sign that my success is on its way. It's on its way. It's growing. So I just want people to know that, me, I grew up no money. Like, I'm a self-made person. I'm still in business. I consider myself a successful in all aspect of my life. It's not just financial. That's one aspect. And yes, we're gonna have better years than others in real estate, but I guarantee you that when we have the bad years, it's because something's going on emotionally that's holding us back. And we need to constantly work that muscle, which is our mindset, right? That's a muscle. Just because you go to the gym and you have the six pack doesn't mean you can just keep going, and because it's going to go away eventually. So you have to work it. And what I find out, Yvonne, is that it doesn't get easier, you get stronger. You just get stronger. So it's not going to get easier, because let's face it, life is not easy and clients are going to be difficult. And it's okay. It's all good. We welcome those opportunities, because out of a difficult client is where we're going to learn the most. So if we have easy clients, it will be boring. It's how you look at it. It's your perception.
Absolutely. And that's what I love about what you say is that when it comes down to it, the key thing what you said is that you are successful. You're saying to yourself, and you're saying it to the universe. You're saying it out loud. You feel that you are successful because you say that. You are. That's how this works. So the people who are going to work with you, they're going to have the same affirmations that you're telling yourself. I am successful. I have all that I need. I am enough. And when you say those three things, and then you start to layer it, and it's about layering with the work that comes along with making that affirmation come to be, because it's not enough to just say it to the universe. You have to back it up with your actions and your attitude. So every day you're going to do something that's going to move your business and your life forward. It could be a little baby step every day. It could be a big giant step every day. But with the partnering of another individual who has the same mindset, who wants to take you on this journey with them, as Nydia has 18 years of experience in this business. She is a broker. She has counseled and mentored and coached so many agents into success that this is the person that you would want to have by your side. And, if people are asking, well, Yvonne, you're a coach and now you have, Nydia and you have others, how does that work? I said, abundance mindset. That's how that works. But who's going to work with me? Is it going to be a different person than who's going to work with Nydia or Ted or Rose? Each one of the people that could come into my sphere, each are different people who bring a different mindset. And the right people will be attracted to Nydia, and she is going to cultivate that family, that tribe, that sphere of people who want to be on that journey with her. So you must come from abundance, and you must come from attitude and action. So I love that you are a holistic approach to business, and it does pour into your personal life. I mean, I'm sure that anyone who works with you is going to find that their personal life is and family life are going to benefit from working with you.
Thank you. Thank you for those kind words.
Absolutely. That is the whole idea. Coaching is it's such an important part of everyone's lives, whether you have, for your mental health too. If you have a therapist that you working with, that that person is someone that you can speak to without judgment. Your coach for with working with Leverage 365 and Nydia especially is a judge free zone. She is your partner. This is the person who is going to care and nurture you because she cares about you. I put that out the other day, coaches who care.
Yeah,
And
love
that
that.
is right. That's the absolute truth.
We we care.
We care. I'm so pleased that I have and my everything that I put out there has attracted the right people into my world, including you and including everyone who I work with, all of my clients. These are the people who I want around me. And if you out there who's watching find that you have seen something in Nydia, and you've heard something or felt something that resonates with you, then give her the chance to work with you and help you go to the next level, whatever level that is.
Thank you so much for that.
Well,
That's
very cool. So on screen is a QR code that if you're interested in having, we do about a 15-minute discovery call. You'll do that with me, and I will figure out through our conversation if Nydia is the right fit. She should be because you're watching her right now, and it means that you're interested in working with her. So take a time to scan that QR code, or you can visit get leverage365.com, and you'll see the coaches tab, and you'll see Nydia right there. You want to learn more about her, you can see everything about who she is. A little bio is there, all of her affiliations, accreditations, all of the organizations that she works with. Everything is there for you. So take the moment to get to know her even more and book that 15-minute discovery call. It could be the most important 15 minutes that you've taken in your business in a very long time.
that's right.
So thank you. Any last words that you'd like to share with everybody?
I like to say that I would love an opportunity to partner with anyone that can see, that they can use coaching. I guarantee we will not disappoint. We care. I'm an empath, and I also have resources. Like, it's not just about saying things out loud for mindset. No, we will give you the tools that you need to be successful in the real estate arena, and also in your personal life. So, our tools, and you, Yvonne, with your marketing company, I mean, they do work. And part of the coaching program, we give away our secrets, because that's part of being, partnering with us. So I just want to
Absolutely.
say thank you for the space, and I look forward for our next session.
Sounds good. See you all soon.
See you soon.